Richard. Oh my God. All right, ladies, do it one more time. I know y'all want to. They had to get that out. I hear you.
Okay, y'all, so the streets have been talking, and it's been saying that Beyoncé has been furious with her stepfather, Richard Lawson, because he stays secretly spilling some private information about Sir Carter. This is alleged, and rumor has it that it is because he is still bitter about the divorce with Beyoncé's mom, Ms Tina Knowles. Let's break this down, shall we? So for y'all who do not know who Richard Lawson is, he has played in several movie roles from way back. We talking since the early 70s. His face is one of those I know him from somewhere type of faces. Although he might not be the loudest name in the room or popular with the new kids, but his resume is very solid. He tied the knot with Tina Knowles in 2015, and that was both their second marriage. Richard had been previously married to his ex-wife, Denise Gordy, while Ms Tina was with Beyoncé and Solange's father, Matthew Knowles. While Richard left his first marriage on a mutual ground because they grew apart, Ms Tina walked out on Matthew because of infidelity. The disrespect was kind of really loud because not only was the man snooping around on the outside, he fathered a son too. For a while, Tina admittedly tried to make things work despite the heartbreak, but after a certain point, she couldn't deal with it anymore, so she called things off. The whole thing was registered by the public as a power move. It was giving grounded woman who will not take any form of disrespect type A vibe, and we were all here for it. Fast forward to 2015, and Ms Tina was walking down the aisle again, this time tying the knot with Richard Lawson, who has actually always been a close friend of hers for years. People were really rooting for them, but unfortunately, some things just don't last. By July of 2023, the two of them called things off and went their separate ways. As usual with these A-listers, the reason for the split was due to irreconcilable differences, but sources claim that it was much deeper than that, and Richard allegedly never got over the breakup. From the outside looking in, Richard Lawson does not seem to be a messy individual, the kind that would go as far as spilling tea about young kids just to get a lick back, but reports on the tabloids say that he has been spilling this tea on the streets. He might have thought that none of it would be traced back to him, or he said a couple things to somebody without realizing it. But the internet stays undefeated in tracing the what was said to who said it. Allegedly, Richard shares in the sentiment that Sir Carter is intentionally being hidden from the world because of a believed condition. According to reports, he does not think that that is the best decision for him. Sources claim that Richard and Tina started to have some serious problems after he came into their family and realized what a PR nightmare it was. Their whole image is an orchestrated show meant to pass off to the world as the perfect representation of a strong Black family. However, that public image has cracked a little here and there over the years. For instance, that elevator incident where Solange hit Jay-Z, the time when he cheated, and the question on everybody's mind was, who the heck is Becky with the good hair? Then there was the whole Blue Ivy's pregnancy being a fake thing. And let's not forget the grape allegations against Jay-Z and the two individuals claiming to be his kids. Coming into this marriage, Richard Lawson actually had to sign an NDA, so he cannot publicly say anything about whatever might be going on with the Carters, ever. Hence, the reason why there's no public record of him actually spilling this tea. But honey, like I said, the internet detectives stay undefeated, and word on the streets is that he said it. On the other hand, people that cannot be hushed by the Carters have given their 2 cents about Sir Carter and Beyoncé keeping his alleged condition hidden from the world. Kanye West was the most messy when he talked about it. He literally called the twins the R word, talking about how artificial insemination was a blessing. In his own words, he wrote, "Has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyoncé's younger kids? They're R-worded." No, like literally, and this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having R-worded children is a choice. Showing no remorse, he took things further and mentioned that the twins had Down syndrome too. Azealia Banks wasn't nice as well. She also called Beyoncé out for hiding Sir Carter in a tweet where she wrote, "And stop hiding your son from the world, sis. People will find out sooner or later, and you're really gonna look like a piece of shit for being ashamed of your own child." And that's just to mention but a few people that have spoken about Sir Carter being hidden from the world, unlike his sisters. Of course, there's been some damage control in place by Ms Tina Knowles, who said that Junior was just more reserved and is more into the numbers, but nobody bought that.
Tell us a little bit about Rumi and how excited
Well,
she is.
Rumi is amazing. She's an amazing artist, like painter and creator. And so, I mean, how could they be anything else growing up in that environment? That's all we talk about is creativity and fashion and the whole thing.
What is Sir interested in?
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff.
until he is revealed to the world the same way that Blue Ivy and Rumi are shoved into our screen time, especially Blue Ivy. The streets stay trolling, and word is that Mr. Richard Lawson done had enough of this whole PR mess. Meanwhile, here's what a couple people have to say about the situation. This person said, part of the divorce stipulations were for Richard or Tina to not speak about each other's separate families, their children and grandchildren. I believe Richard is a smart man not to do this. Another added, little boys usually spend more time with daddies than they would with their moms. I have a hard time picturing Sir Carter dancing on stage with B. Just leave it alone. Some kids are born with disabilities in order to bring humility in the hearts of the parents. And if indeed Sir Carter was born with a disability, I'm sure there's a reason for it. It's in God's hands. I'd leave it alone and move on. The truth will come out at the right time. And finally, Tina made him sign a disclosure after they divorced. He cannot mention her or Beyonce or Jay or the grandkids. But we would really like to know what y'all think about this. Do you believe the hype that Richard Lawson is tired of being in the whole Carter got your tongue situation and would like to leave with a bang? Or is this just the internet being messy again? Y'all let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and watch this next video, honey, because it is just as messy.